A day after the Judicial Service Commission confirmed that none of the 13 applicants who had shown interest to replace former Chief Justice David Maraga was a Supreme Court judge, questions have been raised on why the bench gave a position considered to be, quote, every jurist's dream job, a wide berth. Legal experts insist that the latest development might be brought to the fore how Chief Justice position has become unpopular among jurists in recent years owing to a number of factors, even as JSC mulls over the task ahead to find Maraga's replacement. David Mudhoka has the details.
As the Judicial Service Commission officially closed the window for the submission of applications for the Chief Justice position, the country was eager to see whom among the members of the bench will be throwing their hat in the ring to go for the apex seat. To the utter dismay of many, none of the Supreme Court judges was among the 13 applicants who had shown interest to succeed former Chief Justice David Maraga. It is a move that has raised eyebrows in legal circles, with legal experts hinting at possible catalysts that could have put off the desire among the judges at the Supreme Court to go for a seat only a heartbeat away.
It's no longer that enviable, particularly because out of the animosity between the executive and the National Assembly and the judiciary, there has been a lot of animosity, and I know it's not a good position to be for a peace-loving Kenyan.
Legal experts also state that next year's general elections could have led to the members of the bench giving the Chief Justice role a wide berth.
We have all these issues to do with BBI, the anticipated referendum, already very many cases and issues before the judiciary and the Supreme Court, and most likely many will end up there. And also, just a few months, almost closing in on 12 months to the general election in 2022.
Headed straight into an election next year would actually put most of them in the spotlight. And if you remember the assurances that even the president, the head of state, has made before, that we shall revisit, I don't think that revisiting is a very good idea. It's a very good experience for most of them. So yes, it could also be a reason.
The uphill task ahead has, however, not dimmed the hopes of the 13 aspirants shortlisted by JSC. Among them is senior counsel Fred Ngatia. Ngatia shot to the limelight first in 2013 when he was part of the legal team that represented President Uhuru Kenyatta in the year's presidential election. Ngatia will represent Kenyatta in a similar petition 4 years later in 2017. In 2018, he was part of the team in a landmark case at the Apex Court that led to the abolishment of mandatory death penalty. Judge William Oko is also eyeing the Chief Justice position. Oko, who is the president of the Court of Appeal since 2018, was first appointed Court of Appeal judge in 2012. Justice Oko had served as a High Court judge from 2004 to 2012 at Malindi, Meru and Nakuru stations. He was also Registrar of the High Court from 2002 to 2004. Justice Martha Koome has also shown interest in not only becoming Kenya's 15th Chief Justice, but also first female Chief Justice. The Court of Appeal judge joined the judiciary in 2003 before being elevated to the Court of Appeal in 2011. She obtained a law degree from the University of Nairobi in 1986 and a postgraduate diploma from the Kenya School of Law in 1987. She is also an alumnus of the University of London, where she graduated in 2010 with a master's degree in public international law. Senior counsel Philip Murgo is also part of the 13 aspirant shortlist. A practicing advocate of the High Court of Kenya, Murgo served the country as Director of Public Prosecution from 2003 to 2005. All eyes now are on the JSC, which is tasked with finding the right candidate for the job. David Mudhoka, TV 47.